That's number 5, Materialistic, who's being walked for the final few yards toward the stalls. I don't think it's too far to go, actually, at the moment. Number 5, Materialistic, who's the third in the market currently at 11-2, showing at about 13-2 on the exchanges. She's had a couple of runs this season. She finished just behind Epsom Icon in her latest run. She was 7th behind Laugh Aloud at Goodwood. Well, Laugh Aloud, I mean, that's pretty good form last time. Epsom Icon was 5th in that race, but has finished in front of Ensar. In fact, if you go back to form, a listed race at Doncaster last November, Materialistic finished in front of Ensar, so gives her a bit of a chance as well. First in the stalls, Paul Hannigan on Ensar for William Haggis in the Al Shakab colours. Next up, number 4, that's Epsom Icon, who's, funny enough, has won twice at Epsom, so well named. There's number 8, Very Dashing, going forward, Rafe Beckett's filly. Phil Makin rides. And some good horses have won this. Last year's winner, Nezwa, runs in the Group 1 Pretty Polly on Sunday at the Curragh. The winner of the year before, Covert Love, Hugo Palmer's winner. She went on to win the Irish Oak. So some very, very good fillies have won this fillies and mares race. The Hopping Stakes. They're going forward in the oranges. More Mischief, who was 2nd last year, ran a terrific race for Jed O'Keefe, and Jed just won the previous race with Montana, so the stable's in great form. One of the last to go forward will be Materialistic, so let's leave you with Gareth, nearly ready for the listed fillies and mares Hopping Stakes.
Stakes, a listed race over 1¼ miles, and in the early stages, Chain of Daisies has elected to act as pace setter. She likes to front run inner races, and under Fergus Sweeney she takes them out towards the back straight, ahead of last year's runner-up, More Mischief, towards the outside in the orange coloured jacket, Materialistic to the inside of her, and then a 2-length break back to Epsom Icon, who is in 4th, right in the middle of the field. That one a further half-length in advance over Ensar in the grey coloured jacket with the claret cap, and at the back end of the field run both Tagara and Very Dashing in the black with the white spots, last of all at the moment. Continuing their run, going down the far side, and Chain of Daisies controlling her own tempo here, then out in front by little more than a length. Over in 2nd place, More Mischief is having a seasonal debut in this race here tonight, and then 2 lengths away to Materialistic running in 3rd. A length back at Ensar on the outside is in 4th, Epsom Icon in 5th, and still in rear both Very Dashing towards the outside of Tagara and a double seeking Oisin Murphy as they begin this left-handed run, this long sweeping left-handed run back towards the home straight. Half a mile left to go in this listed Hopping Stakes, and it is Chain of Daisies beginning to stretch them out. At the moment, only More Mischief attempting to go with her. There's now 5 lengths back to Materialistic in 3rd as they swing on into the final run. They've got 3 furlongs left to travel. Ensar is now on the move towards the outside, then Epsom Icon at the back end, Very Dashing, not looking the easiest of conveyances momentarily, and Tagara at the back. Chain of Daisies, the far side, is now shaken up. More Mischief with a big chance on the outside here of really rustling up the favourite as they head down inside the final 2. Back in behind them, Very Dashing is staying on as inherited 3rd place, and then Ensar, who's now in 4th and 1 paced. Down they come to the final furlong. Chain of Daisies in trouble. It's More Mischief who's taken it up. Very Dashing is flying home, is in 3rd place, might go 2nd shortly up the fence. It's More Mischief. Chain of Daisies is fighting back very gamely in the centre. Very Dashing over to the far side, but it's More Mischief who goes 1 better than she did last year and wins the Hoppings from Chain of Daisies, and up the inside, Very Dashing, and those 3 miles ahead of Ensar in 4th.
Well, I think that goes down as a thriller, and More Mischief, after being 2nd last year, has given Jed O'Keefe a fantastic double here at Newcastle tonight. 10-1 she's won out this year. She finished 2nd behind Nezwa last year, and goodness me, I mean, she's really shown a lot of courage. She brushes Chain of Daisies aside, and then Chain of Daisies comes back at them, and then also joining in the party, Very Dashing in the black and white colours, the Helena Springfield colours, comes storming home over on the far rail. And for a moment I thought the unlikely event of Chain of Daisies was going to get back up to win, having been headed, but in the end More Mischief just hangs on. and a lot of very happy people jumping up and down. They're just having a look at it from the head-on angle now. And what a double for Jed O'Keefe. Montana winning the previous race. I mean, he's having winners all over the place at the moment. And More Mischief had followed up her brilliant run in the race last year by winning it this year. So More Mischief has beaten Chain of Daisies and Very Dashing.
Yeah, the only one who was wanting or able to go with Chain of Daisies early on. All of a sudden, Chain of Daisies coming under a lot of pressure, has rallied, but More Mischief, fourth winner of the day for Jed O'Keefe. Have to try and work out the accumulator. It won't be a bad one. 10-1 this winner. Chain of Daisies 5-4 favourite, only second. We're going to head off for a short break. Still more live action to come from Newcastle and from the Curragh.